Don't mind me. I'm just fixing this. Did something break? Is this the one with Gact? No. That's Bujin guy. Or, if you prefer, okay. Okay, I fixed it. I figured it out. Oh, weird. It has no achievements. What a shame. Anyway, Sammy! Your friends and mine, Samuel, and Dimps, makers of the Rumblefish. The Rumblefish 2. Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm. Street Fighter 4. And of course, 7th Samurai 20XX. She got an Omamori charm, but in the future. You ever think about that? In the VR. Oh, God. This is going to be great. I'm so excited. Look at this bootleg Nomura looking motherfucker. Isn't Sammy... Yeah, Sammy owned Guilty Gear for a hot minute. Before, yeah. We could talk about that weird era of Guilty Gear where they made BlazBlue because they didn't have the rights to Guilty Gear. Ragna the Blood Edge. Oh, it did the thing. I have goggles. That's how you know I'm an anime protagonist from the 2000s. For those of you who did not watch my stream yesterday, I in fact played the Rumblefish 2, a high-quality fighting game by Dimps that has a bunch of subsystems that I probably needed to watch a tutorial to understand. Decadent Moon. Fellas, if your moon is decadent...
Come on.
Yeah.
Slow down. He's here somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, Ryu and I played the Rumblefish 2. Hey, what's up? Who will save us? I have 2 swords. Remember when video games were allowed to be good? Oh. Oh, cool. Okay. I know which controller I'm using based on where the controller drift is. Hey guys. Oh yeah. Okay. There's some sort of bad parrying mechanic. Hold it. Let me just switch controllers. To the one that does not have right stick drift. Or left stick drift. Because it's the one that has right stick drift, you see.
That was easy.
That was easy. Yeah, it's great. I love, you know, this DualShock 4 I have, you know, it still functions as intended, despite being an older...
They were just found by me.
Well, an oversized humanoid.
Those villagers are mine, samurai boy.
No, I don't think so.
Liam O'Brien? I have no idea what I'm doing. Dear Lord. What? To be clear, I'm just pressing the square button. Throwing me a party, eh?
You did it! You're our savior!
Oh, good.
Please, savior, trust me.
Our village was attacked by the humanoids that set fire to the city. We came here to find someone to help us, a fighter like yourself.
Sorry, not interested. Those are humanoids.
Oh, good. We have the obligatory,
Come on, Hinata.
Humanoid! Wait for me!
I'll love the comically gay character in my anime.
Perish.
Hell yeah, Parrish. I refuse to look up the controls for this until it becomes a problem. This is just like one of them Musos you kids like, right? This is just like them Dynasty Warriors with the Lubu. I can't tell if they're fighting game motions or if it's all context sensitive. You could tell me anything and I'd go, yeah, of course. Okay. Okay, I've activated Nito Ryu mode, where I have two swords.
That was easy. Perish.
Limiter off. So how's everyone else's day going? I strung some tennis rackets today. I took Bo out. Yeah, that checks out. Wait, did I forget to join the voice channel in the Discord? I did. Hooray. Now people could talk to me. Yeah, no, don't beat all of God of War 3 in a day. That game's That game will become... That game...
I
Hi, Justin. What's your favorite samurai? Shampoo, Jack...
Samurai Jack. I'm gonna say Samurai Jack. I haven't seen it in 20 years. Samurai Jack.
Samurai Showdown...
I was just figuring
Some...
for the-
Maybe some sort of local hibachi steakhouse called Samurai. Samurai Goro from F-Zero.
I don't know anywhere near enough samurai things.
That was easy.
Because we got samurais for days. Over 20xx of them.
Well, this title just says 7.
Ambush, huh? Let's do it.
Anyway. How are you liking this?
I'm pressing the square button.
What about the triangle button?
I don't know what it does when the triangle button is pushed.
I'm gonna assume this is pre-God of War.
This is 04, so yes.
Okay. So Devil May Cry had already shown the world how to do it, and Devil May Cry 2 had already shown the world how to not do it.
Yeah.
Do you have to push a button on that panel up there?
No.
Or you just run? Never mind.
No. It's cinematic.
Ah.
Oh yeah, there's a plucky young boy! Justin, do you think that perhaps this game will involve 7 samurai who team up to defend a town?
Potentially.
Maybe from some sort of oppressive warlord?
Oh,
Or
Alex,
bandits?
get it?
I told you I'd find him.
See?
So, this was all planned, huh?
Yeah, they told me this cool warrior guy saved them from the humanoids, so I said he must be a samurai.
And they're all going to be teenage JRPG protagonist characters.
I think one of them is an old man, but yes.
I mean,
Tell him you're a
yes.
samurai.
He's right. I'm not.
I know you don't mean it. I know you're gonna help us.
Quiet. Take off. They're coming back.
Is our main character the one
Alright,
wearing
come
a belly
on,
shirt?
go.
Yeah, and he's got goggles. You can tell this is a video game from the mid 2000s because our protagonist has sick goggles. Anyway, I don't see why not to just use now I have 2 swords mode.
Did you ever meet anybody who like insisted on wearing the goggles IRL?
No,
Okay.
because I don't know many anime protagonists or steampunk enthusiasts.
I'm sure there's some kid out there somewhere
Oh, there.
showing up in middle school.
Yeah, there's some child, some poor 14-year-old boy, who decided the best way to express his individuality would be to wear goggles to school, and not just on his head, like Naruto before Naruto gets the headband because Kishimoto didn't want to draw goggles every single frame.
Also, because goggles kind of. If you're
Headbands look dope.
At least it seems responsive.
See, that's the
Or is that
mistake.
wrong? Am I assuming incorrectly? Is it weightless?
Yes. It does not help that there does not appear to be a lock-on system.
Yeah, I noticed you missing a lot, and that's usually a sign that the game doesn't like push you towards an enemy when you're swinging.
Oh, sheaths both swords. Sick, bro.
I assume the animator for this game kept their job.
Yeah. Hey, Dimps. Once again, Dimps is one of the one of those workhorse support studios for so many games, and also they make all of the weird anime arena fighting games. Like, I believe Dimps is responsible for
Piece of junk. You need an upgrade, pal.
Oh shit! It's Michelle Ruff. This is a video game from 2004.
Machines again, huh?
Two?
That's Michelle Ruff.
I don't know who.
She's Yukari
Always did love
in the original version of Persona 3.
I'm not really playing with him. Actually, he's trying to kill me.
Really?
She's Orihime in
Attacking
Bleach,
outlying villages, you know.
No.
Careful, Nato. He'll
I
surprise you.
think. What's the name of the girl in Bleach?
Which one?
The one who's a Shikigami.
It starts with an R.
Yeah.
I saw like the first 15 episodes of Bleach.
Ask me about Bleach. Ichigo, am I right, homies?
Do I have that right? Is it Rukia?
Yeah.
Really
Anyway.
sorry. Yes, it was Rukia.
Anyway, Hi, it's me, twitch.tv/arbitrarywater, here to tell you about prolific anime dub actors in the early 2000s.
Is Johnny Young Bosch in this game?
One can hope.
What about Yuri
these village
Lowenthal?
raids. Why do I have a feeling you know something about that, Jody?
I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about, Nato. What village raids? Who's doing it?
Miss Innocent.
Get off my case. You're the one who walked out on me, you know. You've got some explain. Hey, where are you going? Nato!
Naruto. Okay. Apparently there is a just... Okay. Hold it. There's a just step mechanic. There's a just guard mechanic.
What does
Okay.
that mean?
I'm going to guess it's a last second guard, last second attack.
As in you just barely. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, Naruto, he consumed 1530 kilocalories. I consumed 1.
Great.
That's why listen, that's why I took Bo out on a walk, okay?
I'm glad this game has this measurement. That's amazing.
Okay, yeah. NT, Netorari. Yeah, I understand. Does anyone have any questions?
Move your mouse.
What mouse?
Your PlayStation mouse.
Yeah, my
Your
PlayStation mouse.
2. Mhm.
Okay, this appears to be a story sequence, because I cannot jump. Now I can jump!
So,
Okay.
here's the annoying thing about God of War 3, and if you would really want to try something else, sure. I
mean-
think that game plays a lot better than 2, but it has way too many, like, just event sequences.
Yeah, it's all scripted all the time.
It's all super cinematic all the time, which really, it might have been a better game if it hadn't done that. Anyway,
Okay, I figured out what the triangle button does. It's the guard button.
okay. Are you having any fun here?
I mean, any video game that lets me do a just guard.
It counts your cake calories.
When your video game has a fake parry mechanic, I go, because I like fun.
Okay. You're chopping these guys up real well. I hope there's something more difficult.
Yeah, Mark of the Wolves, for example. A video game with, just defend. I am a fake parry. You're right. Parry the platypus? Of course!
It's a tiny bridge. It's a big move. Alternatively, you could just get 100 hits in.
I mean, once again, if you watched me play fighting games with Rio yesterday, I got several intentional parries and just defends. I'm an expert. So, it happened. My brother, has finally decided to play a game that is not, Ghost of Tsushima.
Uh-huh.
In the same way that I see that your brother has decided to play a game that is not FF14. Because I saw him playing SMT.
Yeah, he was actually talking about SMT before it came out. Like, he was almost excited to play something else. I was like, great!
How did Splatterhouse end? With me getting annoyed. I think that Splatterhouse game is not very good. But if you want to hear the voice of Winnie the Pooh say the F word a bunch, it ranks below Solstice. I don't like Solstice very much. Go ahead.
So, how much SMT5 have you played?
I played up to the first boss.
Okay. I kind of wanted to wrap up my time with God of War 3 before I really got into it. So all I did was really get started and get past the tutorial stuff.
Yep. I respect how quickly that game goes from I'm a Japanese high school student to the apocalypse happened and now I'm
Come on, guys, think.
a long-maned Cyberman.
How much of the original version did you play? If it,
To be clear, barely any.
Okay.
Dingo took my baby!
Excuse me. Mind if I borrow your clothes?
I did not finish.
He's in there. But why
original
would he
version.
steal a baby?
I wouldn't even say I played a good bit of it, but I definitely got to like the second major area.
Skin.
Excuse me. Coming through.
Excuse me, do you have any spare change? I'm trying to get enough for a hot meal.
Get back, old man!
Sorry, hearing's not so good. Can't hardly see either. Mind if I step a little closer?
I said get back!
Okay, no problem.
Could you see the baby? Does he have it?
Yes.
Uh,
You're no drunk. You're a samurai.
The lady's got her baby back.
oh, it's another. Oh, can't play as the cool old guy. Got to play as two swords. Oh no, the werewolves!
I assume that this is gonna have like you play as some other characters. Or something, right?
If I was going to make a game called Seven Samurai, I would have 7 playable characters.
Yeah.
Anyway, the window for that parry is ridiculous. I also like how they anglicized Naoto with an E.
I'll put an E on the end. Okay.
Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure that is not considered the traditional spelling of...
No.
Of what?
Of Naoto-e. Naoto-e?
This seems fun.
I'm pressing the square button a lot.
Yeah. What more do you need?
Yeah. Tecmo and Omega Force learned that lesson and have been...
This is what video games for.
How far removed from Dynasty Warriors is this?
Dynasty... The real Dynasty Warriors, which is to say Dynasty Warriors 2 was a, I think, early PS2 game, if not a launch game.
It was close to it.
No, but
It
I mean,
was
like,
a launch window, at least.
In terms of gameplay, like...
This is
seems-
honestly about the same number of units they could actually make work in Dynasty Warriors
Yeah.
2. Like,
They
those
just-
were massive fights, but you didn't normally get more than, like, 20 units on the screen.
Yeah. I would say here is a note of praise I will give a Muso game. Most of those games are pretty fast and responsive.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what makes them work, right?
Yes. Yes, the game juice factor of those games.
The part where you push the buttons and the things die, and lots
Juicy.
of things die.
Bright lights and flashing colors.
We can't do that. It's our home.
Dynasty Warriors wears pants that say juicy on the butt.
Yes.
You think one samurai can protect you in this savage land? I'm seeking a place of peace, where weapons aren't needed and samurai don't have to fight.
Can't you just kill a couple humanoids for us?
You seem to be missing the point. As long as you stay in
I
this
mean,
land,
if
no
you look at
matter how
Omega
many
Force's
humanoids you
logo,
slay, there's always
what
It's
does that Omega look like?
I've played Omega Labyrinth Life. I know.
It looks like a butt.
No, it's boobs. Omega Labyrinth Life. That's anyway. I like that the monsters are called humanoids, as if to imply that they're not actually human.
Well, they're not.
Yeah, they're
I should have called them demi. The slur I'm okay with. Wow, your attack patterns are really flashy. This is very stupid.
yes.
Like, every single thing you do activates, like, 3 different effects.
Yes.
Like, you have, like, sparkly things bursting out of you for a split second. You have, like, a white ring appearing from you. Sometimes you have fire or An explosion.
And some of these clearly mean something. And some of these are just like, yo man, the robot explodes.
Oh, that's why you kept saying not Toei.
Yeah, not Toei. Of course.
Is that actually a name?
No,
Japanese?
Maybe.
I looked up Natoe and the first thing that came up is what is NATO?
Yeah. Not Toei. Vladimir Putin's greatest enemy.
Perhaps if we work together, we could help those villagers. Without us, they won't last another day.
That's because they're clueless, and I'm not interested in being some kind of samurai hero. I like my freedom. I'm not giving it up to you or anyone.
Natto are fermented soybeans.
Yeah, I know what natto is.
You say you want freedom, but the way of the samurai is the way of freedom. Let us go our separate ways then. But I have a feeling we'll meet again. Soon.
Alright, I'm gonna see what Google Translate thinks of Natoe. Oh, cool, it translates to Natoe. Thanks, Google Translate.
Okay, I gotta just attack. Okay. Another question.
Okay, Natoe, when said by the AI Google Translate Japanese lady, sounds like a name.
I have a question.
Yes.
Do you think there are people out there who are like, nah, dude, like, this game has really deep mechanics? Like, there's one... Is there one guy on YouTube who's like, 7 Samurai 20XX is a hidden gem?
Give Thor High Heels a couple months.
I think he's talked about this game. If he hasn't, he will.
There are 2 speedruns for this game on speedrun.com. 80% new game. There's 1 active player.
To them, I'd like to say thank you. Thank you for your service.
As of 1 month ago.
Okay.
From Germany.
Thank you.
Thank you, Germany.
Oh. Hey, SGDQ is in like 2 weeks.
World record is at 2 hours and 9 minutes. There are no resources for this.
Weird, not a huge speedrunning community here.
Not yet. You could be the next.
I'll give it this. I don't actively hate this. Rave's Arbitrary Water.
We're all cowards.
Yeah.
At some point, been like, yeah, I'm gonna try speedrun at this thing.
I mean, if you want to see an amateur level speedrun, there are at least a couple games I would feel comfortable doing. I mean...
No, but something that you could be the world record on.
Oh, no, absolutely
we
not.
have one of those games. You know, I'm watching the speedrun for this guy playing this game. What he's doing looks absolutely no different from what you're doing. It's not like, oh, he has crazy combos or whatever.
No, it's just he's very efficient with,
A little bit more efficient, not much. Like, there's a bit of him going up to a gate where people are spawning from and is just attacking them before they get to the gate. That's
okay.
The green wall. Oh god, that sheathing sword animation is killer.
Yeah! Hey!
I know... Go ahead.
Once again, Dimp's a company who, known for their animation work.
I did note earlier that, like, whoever did the animation for this probably kept it. looking back is maybe a cynical way to put it, but it has very good animation.
It's a little extra.
Yeah.
I feel like none of the enemies are doing anything that warrants any of what your character is doing.
They're exploding.
Oh, they're not even. Oh, they're just all robots.
No, their robots are humanoids.
They're just cowards. They're just Tarkovsky.
No, they're people. They're robots and they're humanoids. They're both.
They all just explode though.
Yeah, just like in real life.
No, in real
This
life,
game's rated
they
T for
just
teen.
disappear.
It's not rated M for mature.
I'm gonna beat Symphony of War, but at this point, I think I can state firmly, you shouldn't play it.
Yeah, I fell off of it.
I think that game suffers from trying to be Fire Emblem so much.
Yeah.
The weapon triangle does not work with Ogre Battle at all.
I forgot that game even had a weapon triangle equivalent.
Well, the reason it doesn't work is because all the groups are big, amalgamations of different types. So there's no way to actually work the weapon triangle. So you always just have to make groups, like units that are like fairly even, and that's worked for me pretty well. But I don't think it helps. I think all of like their like support dialogue stuff is not well,
workmanlike.
Pointless.
Are you telling me that you should only play Fire Emblem games?
I also cannot stress enough how much I think some of the artists for this game have done a lot of porn.
Oh, 1000%.
There are some portraits, and one of the main characters, a lady, big muscle lady, get upgraded. Her sprite is, I'm gonna.
I've seen the sprite. I know what you're talking about.
I think I know what
you know though. That aside from being a giant mountain lady now, if she has a range attack, and when you do the range attack, it just basically shows off her ass.
Hell yeah, it does. See, meanwhile, Unicorn Overlord is the least horny of Vanillaware's games, and it's still got big women and other things. We were talking about Symphony of War, Lionheart, which is that indie Ogre Battle meets Fire Emblem thing that is not Unicorn Overlord.
There's quite a bit of Bahamut Lagoon in it as well. Like
yes.
they introduce powers later on that are very similar to like how you could cast spells on the environment in Bahamut Lagoon. Yeah, in Symphony of War, about halfway through the game. And they should have introduced them way earlier. It makes for a better game, but it's just the it's the triangle bullshit. Like it's annoying.
There's a lot of very good strategy games out there right now, turn-based and
yes.
strategy games.
Remember when I did multiple blogs talking about all of the tactics games of 2022?
Yes. And that train doesn't seem to slow down much.
No. What if I played Redemption Reapers?
I knew you had something to do with the raids on these villages.
Okay, I got it with the screenshot. Let me get this. It's very stupid how they go from already just like tons of cleavage to here's the biggest bubble butt up against all these very chibi styles. It's
Oh yeah, dude! What is this music?
White Fox, huh?
One of my more favorite anime studios of the pretty consistent, even if Goblin Slayer is gross.
I liked every episode of that show apart from the first.
But yeah, now they're stuck. Please look forward to ReZero Season 3.
I might watch that.
I might watch that because I like misery porn. Just need to see my boy Subaru just have horrible things happen to him or in front of him.
Yeah, well, he deserves it.
He's just a dumbass boy. He's just a simp. Can we not all be simps?
They need our help.
See, they're saying Naoto. They're not saying Naotoe.
It's not Toei.
Nah, Toei. That's what we say when Dragon Ball shows up. Nah, Toei.
Let's see if I can't.
Toei also did the animation for like Transformers and G.I. Joe and DuckTales.
There you go. And voice effects.
Okay. I'm going to look at this.
It's just a.
Just an ass. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's some sprite work, all right. Hey, cool teens.
Anyway, what's up next for you, Roken?
I have just a lot of stuff I need to get.
You're still doing... Is it Yakuza 4 or 5?
4.
Okay.
Turned out to be an anthology, kind of.
Yeah, yeah.
Multiple people, or at least 2 people.
There are, like, 4 characters.
I don't know if I'm going to play Kiryu. It seems like they brought him in, but then we didn't play as him, so who knows. I don't like the second guy at all.
Yakuza 5... Is that Saejima?
Yeah. Majima's sworn brother who's been in prison for 25 years.
Yep, dude who's been in the clink.
The first thing he does after getting out of the clink, when he's rescued from drowning by Kiryu, is upon being woken up by Kiryu's adoptive, now teenage
daughter,
pushes her over and puts his knee in between her crotch and considers doing something.
Yeah, that checks out.
So you tell me this guy's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
But it's fine. He was in prison for a long time, and he didn't do anything. He just thought about it.
Yeah. Yeah, and then... No!
Also, he's just dressed like he
a
wants
hobo.
to be the Crow.
Yeah.
He wants to be the Crow, but couldn't afford...
Apparently, that new Crow... That Crow remake with Bill Skarsgård is fucking terrible.
Surprise.
Surprise!
I feel like The Crow is a movie that can only exist in the 90s.
Also, The Crow is a movie that is only remembered because of the tragedy around Brandon Lee.
I thought people generally said it was a good movie anyway.
The Crow? I'm not thinking of The Crow, I don't think.
I thought people generally thought The Crow was a good movie.
But
which is an opinion I've roundly dismissed because just fucking look at it.
It's just I look at it and I see it's the 90s.
Yeah, but then I watched Dark City, which is the same director and
yes,
the similar style, and I was like, Dark City's kind of awesome. Maybe I should watch The Crow and give it a fair
yeah. But yes, the remake of The Crow is apparently very bad.
Weird.
Bill Skarsgård has a weird face.
Was he the one that played It?
Yes, he's Pennywise. In the It.
He has a weird face.
Lionheart, what did I think of Equilibrium? Equilibrium is high art.
Yeah, Equilibrium's really good.
Equilibrium is the most turbo stupid movie.
Talk about.
I'll need a map to plan out the best defense of your village.
He saw the sunrise.
Listen, here's the thing. I do like Sean Bean in most things, even when he's phoning it in.
Then we'll have to train them. We'll need a total of 6. No, make that 7 samurai.
Gotta watch Ultraviolet.
By the villagers, we just might
I mentioned in the chat, what about a double feature with Ultraviolet and Aeon Flux?
We've already
done
2, you and me. We'll have to search for the other 5. Go back and tell the village elders we're coming.
Equilibrium imagines a dystopia where no one has seen The Matrix. It's also a dystopia where someone read the cliff notes for Fahrenheit 451.
Samurai. Any ideas, Nato? Someone we can trust.
What about me?
Oh, that's good, Jody.
The Grammatron.
Shut up!
I need to watch Equilibrium at some point.
Cleric.
Yes, cleric.
The
God.
reveal at the end of that movie, spoilers, is that the second in command was actually the
big brother.
The actual big boss.
Yeah. He's the big
Like,
brother
weird.
equivalent, and you're like, oh wow, this is a really big twist. How can I find 5 more hunters, huh?
Spoilers for a 22-year-old movie that nobody cared about.
You
don't watch that movie for
no, you watch that movie for the gun kata, which looks fucking bad.
Yeah, all the arm movements, like the stabilized,
the sped up CG arm movements.
Yes, it's very bad. But then he cried when he heard Beethoven.
Yeah. And then, like, the whole part where they're not supposed to have emotions, but the Taye Diggs character is constantly smirking.
And also, like, freaking out.
Yeah.
Also, when's the last time you thought of Taye Diggs?
When I watched Equilibrium, this last week.
The last time I thought of Taye Diggs was after watching all of Equilibrium and seeing his name in the credits. And going, oh, that was Taye Diggs.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know who Taye Diggs is.
Let's just say he hasn't maybe had a very successful career since the early 2000s.
Right around the corner, I'm sure. The Diggs-a-sons?
Oh, Equilibrium is, someone read Fahrenheit 451 and The Giver. And they said, what if both? Also, Kung Fu.
But with math?
Okay, so... Yeah. It's so stupid.
The guy literally at one point says, like, you'll learn by rote. Like, math by rote. And you're like, you sure made Kung Fu boring, huh?
Get lost. I'm waiting for someone.
I know who you're waiting for. If I take him out for you, will you consider my offer?
Consider? Sure, why not? There he is. Knock yourself out.
Oh, that's Yuri Lowenthal. I think. It's him playing against Type. But it sounds like him.
Where's Tatsu?
I mean, to be fair, there's only so much he can do to not sound like him.
Please look for, well... I mean, there's also, He's a... I cannot give him too much shit because... Hey... If you need a guy to sound like a young person... Oh, right, there was a Giver movie from 2015.
Don't kill me, please. It wasn't my idea to come here. They sent me to find Tatsuma. They know he's looking for his sister. Please, I'll tell you everything.
I know I read The Giver in elementary school. I don't remember much of anything about it.
Same.
They're just using her to get to him.
Was it supposed to be a good book at one time and then people realized it was bad? Or like?
No, it's... In a lot of ways, it is like the prototypical YA sci-fi dystopia. And then, but also it's before all of those tropes were codified. And so when they made that movie, they YA'd it, they Hunger Games'd it up.
They made it too late.
Koei Tecmo had nothing to do with this. This was Sammy, pre-merger Sammy. I have to say the other thing I'm a big fan of is the butt rock. The very 2000s. Just like the most... We also saw The Matrix. This music would not be out of place in the film Equilibrium. But isn't Jeff Bridges the giver in that movie?
So,
I have no idea.
Fighting for some village? I don't think so, Nato.
You take a lot of convincing, don't you? You heard what the guy said about your sister.
My sister is my business.
I could make her my business too. Help you break her out. Sounds like you could use some backup.
Joku is going to watch R.I.P.D. before the year ends at this rate. 100%.
I can get you inside.
But won't watch Paprika.
No, he won't watch Paprika. Or he will watch it, but it will be too late and he'll be super loopy the entire time.
I think you're one of
Listen, I know that Paprika is supposed to be good. I don't know if this is.
Guys, it's just...
He's not with Necro. Nato's with us. He respects your skill. That's why he came looking for you.
Yeah? Is that right, Nato?
We can offer you little, and the danger is great, but we sincerely hope you will join us.
I accept your invitation, but...
Why are all these men wearing crop tops?
It's the
somebody
future.
really likes dudes wearing...
And I mean, the one lady is also wearing a, you know...
I mean, that makes
yeah.
sense. ...
What the heck? What a wise guy! You are much, much stronger! You're going after him, aren't you? Then I will let you deal with that man.
That man.
I wonder what... Oh.
My favorite Excel Saga character. That man.
Look at this motherfucking typo.
I wonder what they're building in this factory. What?
Yeah.
They are. It should be.
What are you complaining about?
Yeah.
This seems entirely on point with what this game is.
Yeah. Well, Claire, let me show you this! Yeah, that's my Steve Burnside voice. Please look forward to me inevitably finally playing Code Veronica on stream, since I played every other main series Resident Evil game. Have I actually played Remake on stream? Or do I just yell at people about playing Remake on stream? I think it's very funny that I have not ever streamed one of my favorite games. Yeah, I'll show you how to get the infinite rocket launcher.
I'm joking. I know how to get past all the red zones. I have done it before.
Yeah, please listen. I would love to see current era Capcom put their hands at both Code Veronica and Zero, because I think if they were smart, they would make some original decisions.
You mean alter the story significantly?
And the general structure of the video game. Anyway. Do you ever think that, what if two swords?
Do double the damage.
I mean...
Alright, so I'm playing Big Thick Orc Lady Boomer Shooter.
Uh-huh. Head on,
The game sure
yeah.
got better after the first few levels.
Oh yeah, that game, I'm to understand that game gets significantly better once you get to the second part.
It's just that, like, the first couple levels, you don't really have a weapon, and the axe throwing is fun, but at some point, like, people are shooting guns at you.
Yeah. And then you see, yeah. Yeah, that game's neat. And
thankfully, the thick orc lady thing it's not really a thing.
It's not, I mean...
You can occasionally look in a mirror.
The artist, yeah, listen, the main dev of that game,
has a thing.
Has a thing, and has definitely drawn, let's say, the thick orc lady in some official art. But yeah, no, it's that's not the primary thing. The primary thing is I made a weird Metroidvania game in GZ Doom.
Yeah, it doesn't like hyper focus on it.
And you know, still not even the most weird GZ Doom thing. Yeah. Okay, are you aware of Sonic RB Kart 2?
I am not.
Okay, so it is Sonic Robo Blast is a Sonic fan game made in GZ Doom. Mm-hmm. And then they made a sequel to that. And the sequel to that has a kart racer mode. And then they spun that out into a full kart racer. Still ostensibly in, you know, whatever source-ported version of the Doom engine.
I mean, at this point, like, GC Doom really shouldn't even be called, like, the Doom engine.
No, it should not.
It's just not. It has bits of that code in there, but it can do so much more.
Yes. I will say, there's something about, like, PS2 era games just being like, no, this is the game. This is the video game. You run around, you go from room to room, you hit guys, butt rock plays. That I kind of miss sometimes, because it's not quite, and it's not just because you know, I was in the exact impressionable age when this era of game was at its primacy.
No, you know what? No, this type of game is a-okay. It's just a video game-ass video game. There's no
pretense.
There's no work here. You just turn it on and you play.
Yes, yeah, Dreamcast energy. There's no pretense. It's just.
Turn it on and you start playing.
Yeah, you turn it on, you start playing, it tells you what it's doing right off the front.
It's like 6 to 8 hours of this, and then you're done. Hopefully 6 to 8 hours.
Oh no. I was gonna say, what was the one that Joku started and immediately regretted? Shadow of Rome?
Oh yeah.
Oh no, this is actually a 20-hour game.
What if I told you Shadow of Rome is on my list for this?
That game seems okay.
I watched him play the stealth, and I said, "Oh, this seems like a me video game." Yeah.
What are some good modern just turn it on and start playing games?
I'm like it.
Omega Force game.
I'm trying to think, like, because it's not an arcade, like, it's post-arcade sensibilities, right? It's not, this is not a Gerstmann game, you know? But it has that level of dumb idiot pick up and play energy.
Is that like roguelikes these days?
I mean,
Ernie or Noita fit in there?
So here's the thing: is I definitely run-based games are my low pressure game at this point. I've been playing more Tales and Tactics since they put out a new update that reworks more stuff, and yeah, that's still the great thing about Tales and Tactics is it saves me from ever having to play Teamfight Tactics, which is the auto chess that won. Because Dota Underlords didn't win, and neither did the original auto chess people.
Right, Dota Underlords, yeah.
Yeah, hey.
Teamfight Tactics is the League one, right?
Yes.
Oh, by the way, Arcane's phenomenal.
That was easy.
People like that show.
TV show.
Yep.
Now you should watch Cyberpunk Edge Runners.
I mean, I do like, you know...
Yeah, I should.
As a fan of, listen, as an enthusiast for Yuri.
Uh-huh. Yuri Lowenthal or like...
Both. Although I don't think Yuri Lowenthal is in,
I mean, it's...
I believe Jinx is voiced
honestly.
by the main lady from the Fallout show.
The main romance in that is honestly between two of the worst people, and they're not both ladies. Yuri's not as big of a thing about that show as people make it out to be.
I think I was going to say that Edge Runners is... watch that when you're ready to watch something that's depressing.
Yeah, I watched a few episodes of it and stopped. I'll give it another shot.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you know what they're going for.
Yep.
Oh, I'll cut him down after I do to him what I did to his sister.
That's it. You just signed your death warrant.
Nato, don't finish him off! I want to do it with my own hands!
Paris!
Oh, he's dropping bombs.
What did you think he was dropping?
No, I'm like, why are there little bombs? I'm sorry, there's a lot of flashing lights and colors. Anyway, he's dead.
None of this seems at all difficult.
One less humanoid to worry about.
Which isn't a problem.
I should have avenged her. It was my sister.
Sorry, but
She was my only family. They went after her because of me.
I know how you feel. You just gotta hang in there.
I'm going to get revenge, Nato.
Now you're talking. We'll fight the humanoids together.
I'm going to wipe out 1,000 of them, and the last thing they'll hear before they die is my sister's name. It hurts, Nato.
Let's get out of here and make them hurt. Come on.
Yeah, I'm with you. What the? Yeah.
Looks like you got your revenge on Necrol after all.
How many times do you have to kill these creeps before they actually die?
Good question.
I don't care if we have to kill them 10 times each. We'll do it.
This to me is yaoi. How much 7 Samurai 20XX Dojinshi is there?
Are you with us?
My algorithm is too fucked up. You
Yeah.
have to do it this time.
No, I...
To recruit 4 more
Also, it's the kind of... It's like, this was only sold at Comiket 2005 in, like, one isolated booth.
How many K calories did you burn this?
1.4.
How What about not?
I pressed the attack button 1,918 times.
Only?
Only. %200 hit probability.
That doesn't make any sense.
I thought Justin was a gamer.
Vanishing love petals. I have to assume Kurosawa's estate signed off on this.
Your red hair makes you stand out.
So, this is the adult section of town, huh?
Don't get any ideas.
Assume nothing.
How are we supposed to find this bouncer guy anyway? I mean, this place is nothing but bouncers, hookers, and thugs.
We'll break up and search separately. We're looking for a large man named Roji.
Are these your 7 samurai here?
Well, we got 3 of 7, it seems like.
So you, the girl, and the dude you just rescued,
Yeah, I think so.
Aren't these people cool?
I mean, this is the coolest characters you can afford in 2004.
Does somebody have frosted tips?
Okay.
No?
No.
What the fuck this game?
I don't pay protection money to anyone. Now get him out of here. Tell Carrick to keep his goons out of my bar.
Okay.
You'll be sorry.
Lady?
Oh, well. Come on in. New customers are always welcome.
Right.
Gulp?
That was easy.
Why wouldn't I ever just not activate 2 swords and kill everything? I wonder if this game has multiple selectable difficulties. Like, what if this game actually forces me to learn whatever mechanics it has on, you know, when I play it on hard?
Which you'll totally do.
No, I won't. I'm half considering ending this stream once I hit the self-imposed 90-minute mark. But the problem is I'm not having a bad enough time to do that.
How long to beat says this is 5 to 6 hours long.
Okay.
Be a man.
That sounds like short enough that you could get through this.
There's a
Not
guy under a
invested.
bridge with a guitar. You know what, though? I'm not even being ironic when I say, remember when, we lived in a world where not every video game needed an intricate skill tree?
I'd like to think we still believe in that. We still live in that world.
I mean, yeah, have you seen the skill tree in Dragon Age? Woof. Yeah, Lionheart, here's the thing about the Callisto Protocol, is that I was, generally in favor of that game for the first half of its runtime.
From I remember, it seemed like you were with that game until the back third or so, where the story just stopped entirely.
That was easy.
And it had a lengthy extended stealth sequence.
I was going to say, it seemed to be more the stealth sequence that really killed it.
And the part just, yeah. Yes, it's because of Borgmaster that skill trees in Dragon Age games become less and less complex.
Hey, did someone say
Table
table dance?
dance? Oh, shit. Is this rotund fellow with the rocket launcher going to be one of the 7 samurai? Here, here, for the silly clown.
Thank you. Thank you. I meant to do that.
Hey, buddy. Nice dance.
Chicks love that kind of thing, you know? You believe I used to be a professional dancer?
Sure, why not?
Ah, you're jerking my chain. I couldn't dance my way out of a paper bag. Now why do I have a feeling you're looking for something?
Good eye. I'm looking for a guy named Roji.
Oh, I should have known this was about him. He's Sala's boyfriend and bodyguard. Sala owns this place, and she practically owns Roji. You can find him at the Juggernaut. That's where he usually hangs out.
Once again, Roji with a E at the end. I feel like that's a...
Lionheart says, remember how much stuff they cut from ME1 to ME2? I would say that was the right...
That's the correct thing to do, because all of the RPG mechanics in Mass Effect 1 were bad.
Yeah. And, like, focusing more on making that game a third-person shooter served it really well.
Especially in 2010.
So many of your points on charm just so you didn't have to, like, fail...
Shoot Rex in the face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
A map.
All these sick different swords. A megaphone.
To use anything other than the ones you get at the beginning of the game.
No, I think it's literally just... Huh.
Look at these inputs that are not useful. And maybe on a higher difficulty.
Okay, there are fighting game... Oh, there's pressure-sensitive button shit.
Something you will have no problem doing, surely.
Yeah, on this DualSense. Yeah. Okay. I respect that they're only Attack, guard, step, and 2 swords.
Listen, if platformers only need 1 jump button, then surely action games only need 1 attack button.
That's what I always say. I'm always like, you know what this action game could use? The square button.
Mm-hmm. Random question.
Yes.
Is El Shaddai on here? On your list?
Yes, because I own that game.
El Shaddai's too good for that list.
El Shaddai is weird, though.
Yeah, I know. It's really good.
Because it's weird, janky. But yeah, you're in terms of like basic mechanical competence, sure. But that game's real fucking weird. And the fact that it got re-released on PC like a decade and a half later.
That's right, it's on Steam.
That's right.
I forgot about that.
If you want your weird anime interpretation of an apocryphal Bible book that isn't recognized as canon by any major Christian denomination, with a bunch of trippy shit in it, and I do.
Is that port any good?
It functions. It's probably a Japanese PC port, so
$30.
Yeah, no.
Listen, if it will output at 1920 full screen, 1920 by 1080, and the controller functions, and it's a solid 60 frames per second, that's my expectation.
Oh shit! It's Future 7-Eleven.
I wonder what he's up to.
Someone's been lying to us, Nato. I don't know what to believe anymore.
Who's been lying to us?
Was it Nato?
Nata? Yeah. Fermented soybeans. Yeah. NATO.
NATO. Our protagonist, NATO.
Yeah. The North Atlantic Treaty Organization. These are some PS2 corridors. Look at these miscreants. Uh-huh.
So he's got a mask, he's on roller skates.
But also he has an axe.
Who's the best villain in a video game?
Like, period?
Yeah.
John Arenicus. I don't know.
Shodan.
Eric Sparrow. Good thought.
Like, I don't have a specific answer, but I feel like Shodan's a really good answer because, like, she's always present and always mocking and always entertaining.
Yep.
And Irenicus is great, but, like...
He's not in that most of that game.
90% of that game takes place in Chapter 2.
Yeah.
And you see him get introduced, and then if you're playing that game like you probably should be playing it, you're not going to see him for, like, at least 50 hours.
Yep.
Except for some random dream sequences. Resident Evil 5 is a bad game, but I'm always entertained by Wesker in Resident Evil 5.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's a good villain so much he is an overactor.
He is the most villain.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna go make dinner. See you later.
Alright, have a good one.
That door was locked for a reason, Chuck.
Where's Roji? Perish!
A big square arena you shouldn't have.
That was easy.
Character said that was easy, as if every fight in the game
Yeah.
is seemingly very easy.
I press the square button and sometimes I press triangle. Oh, I like this character design a lot. Big guy with this pimp hat.
Hey, I really hate to interrupt you, okay?
I'm a man!
Holy shit! He's so stoked.
Listen, calm down.
Wait, is that...
He said you owe him a favor.
Is that John DiMaggio?
I don't do that samurai stuff anymore. I'm with Sala.
No.
Did you just talk to him?
No, it's not.
I won't do it.
Come on, Roji.
No, no, no!
Okay, yeah. How did this review?
Roji, they kidnapped Sala. Kira took her to his hideout. They want some kind
I
of
bet it got
You've
6s
got
and
to help
7s.
Yeah.
Where's Roji?
That's
He ran-
what I've been asking. I finally find him and he takes off. Now, if you tell me where Sala is, maybe I can help her.
No, that's not a good idea. This is personal. I need Roji.
The average
Well, you can find him right through
Metascore
that hole.
is 52.
If you don't tell me where she is, I'll just find her myself. And then when I save her, I'll let her know
The
how it
user
came up.
score is 7.0.
I didn't mean to offend you.
I bet there's some people who were
Fair.
given to really liking
Yeah,
this.
blah, blah, blah.
For about a month, there were people getting on whatever equivalent of Reddit we had back then, Dig or whatever, saying, "Yeah, it's pretty good."
I bet.
I had a
I'm
lot of
sure.
fun.
Ryan Davis gave this a 6.3. Checks out.
Tell me about your 7 Samurai.
Okay, how do you feel about the square button?
I'm okay with it.
Yeah, what if you pressed it a bunch? What if the game told you you pressed it almost 2,000 times?
But could I also press the triangle button every once in a while?
Yeah, you can.
Do you reckon the square or the X button is the more pressed button on PS? Like, in terms of total buttons pressed on a PS2 controller. More square or more X?
X is the confirm button most of the time.
Depends what people play on PlayStation 2 still. If it's action games, probably square. If it's RPGs, probably X. Unless for whatever reason they kept the Japanese control scheme, in which case...
Well, the talk to people button is in fact circle.
No. Ironheart says, "Can you do a square, square, triangle?"
No, because triangle's the parry
is-
button.
Yeah.
Okay, is...
Only attack is square.
Was this more of a square, square, square game, or a square?
This is a square, 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 square game. But also, it seems like there are button inputs, or, like, controller inputs.
Oh, is this like a PS2, like, press sensitivity bullshit thing?
Yeah.
There is, in fact, some of that, yes.
Ooh, I wonder if that is completely broken.
I'm gonna say maybe that doesn't work with the DualSense.
No.
Do the DualSenses not have pressure sensitivity?
I don't think any of them have had pressure sensitivity since the PS2.
The PS3 did.
Okay.
I thought it only had pressure sensitivity on the triggers.
I'm pretty sure the buttons did. Let me Google it.
I know for sure it's gone in the PS4 and PS5.
It's just a shame.
Yeah, I loved having to.
How
press down
how
on
else am I going to
harder.
accidentally fuck up CQC?
How many throats have you slit mistakenly while playing Metal Gear Solid 3? The answer is a lot.
The answer is too many.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I just want to get info from this guy, and I slit his throat.
It looks like the DualShock 3 did have pressure sensitive buttons.
Okay.
But nobody used them.
Yeah, because it was bad.
Oh yeah, it definitely has pressure sensitive buttons because I played the Metal Gear Solid collection on PS3, and I remember having to hold square a certain amount. Yeah.
Hey, you ever think how many? Maybe my problem is I don't play enough PS5 exclusive games. You know, all 2 of them. But I'm really struggling to think of, like, a game from, let's say, the last 2 years that has used the analog trigger shit.
Did the 360 have that as well?
Specifically, like, the way like, the triggers, will have, like, a pull to them.
Yeah, I remember just turning that off in Control when I played it.
So the Xbox One, I don't know if the Xbox One had this. The Xbox Series definitely has a thing where the game can make the trigger harder to push.
Yeah.
But it's nowhere near. I don't know if you've played a PS5 yet. It's nowhere near the same thing.
I will happily play the new Astrobot.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, is Astro's Playroom is, like, secretly still one of the best PS5 games.
It might be. If someone told me it was their favorite PS5 game, I would believe them.
Oh, yeah.
My favorite, but
that's right, Call of Duty does do shit with that, huh?
I feel like my favorite PS5 game is Stranger of Paradise, because I'm a weird person.
Yeah, you like good video games.
I love dudes yelling about chaos and, you know...
You love bros.
Bro-fisted.
Listen, two of Jack's party members are females, but they're all bros.
Yeah, they're all bros.
This guy's hideout is? Sure you can pay me for showing you the way?
Maybe.
That's not very reassuring.
Don't worry about it.
You know, I used to be a samurai. I was bad to the bone.
Yeah.
What's with that guy's nose?
He's a drunkard.
It's huge.
Could be true. You never know.
Somebody was watching Cyborg 009. Yes.
Remember when anime characters had noses?
Nope.
They either don't have noses or they have enormous noses.
Let's talk about Escaflowne.
No, I refuse.
Got it. See ya.
Alright, see ya.
Gonna get all of my cool teens to watch Escaflowne. Gonna trick my brother into watching Escaflowne with me.
I remember at one point in high school saying, "Hey, have you checked out Escaflowne?"
And then you got shoved in a locker.
Yeah, sure. Actually, he responded with, like, "What is that, a brand of margarine?" And I said, "Yeah, no, that sounds kind of right now that I think about it."
Oh, see, we're in the Chinatown because they're all using the Chinese curved swords now.
That was easy.
Lionheart, did you show your kids Escaflowne? And then did they say, Escaflowne, this isn't as good as Boruto? And then you died a little inside? Is that what happened?
He says, let me tell you what I got off the internet. What'd you get off the internet?
What did you get off the Internet Archive?
Is it the Vision of Escaflowne?
I mean, you can... That is on Crunchyroll. You can watch that legally. And I believe the Blu-ray has both English dubs. Both the one from the 90s and the new one they did in, like, 2015, 2016.
You did get Escaflowne off the Internet Archive?
I mean, hey, the Internet Archive is a great service to humanity. I think I might, if I were to watch Escaflowne again, I like that show enough that I would consider buying the Blu-ray. That's how much I like Escaflowne. Speaking of Blu-rays I bought, I should make my brother watch Higurashi with me.
I think it's Higurashi.
Higurashi When They Cry, baby.
If I, like, it'd have to be a very specific kind of person to watch Higurashi.
Yeah, my brother. He likes the Jujutsu Kaisen and the Delicious in Dungeon.
Those are absolutely equivalents.
What if murder mysteries?
Sure, but what if you just, I don't know.
Higurashi is the one where the girl sticks a knife in the wall and bangs her head against it, right?
Yeah, among other things.
Yeah. That's why I have to be a very specific kind of person. Go, yeah, let's just watch this together.
It's sort of like Umineko. I appreciate that joke. Okay. It started with Lionheart watching Macross Plus.
Is that in the Internet Archive?
Should be.
Very possibly.
Once again, that is Yoko Kanno and Shinichiro Watanabe before Cowboy Bebop.
There you go. I feel like the end game of all animes, you need to get your kids to watch enough anime so they recognize the references in Gintama, and then just make them watch Gintama.
Hell yeah, you do.
Which turns out doesn't take very much. Like, once you get Dragon Ball and maybe like a couple others down, they'll get most of it.
I mean, most of what Gintama is taking the piss out of is other Shonen Jump manga.
Yeah.
And also, the part in Gintama where they do an extended riff on Dragon Quest because they go inside the robot maid's brain, and it's just Dragon Quest. And at one point, Gin is like, "Yeah, I like Dragon Quest 3 the most."
Yep.
And I think he literally says that. I think that might also be the arc where they do the very good off-brand Rocky song.
I don't think that's the same arc, but
okay,
I think it is
it's another arc with the robot maid then.
Yeah, the robot maid's pretty good.
Yes.
When did Macross Plus get illegal dub?
Okay, so here's the thing about Macross Plus is that Macross Plus was like one of the ones that slipped through the cracks of the Robotech industrial complex. So that did get an official release out here on VHS or whatever.
Oh yeah, Bryan Cranston, former anime voice actor.
Yeah, the voice of Fei Long in Street Fighter II the movie, of course. Has anyone ever interviewed him about, like, his early work doing stuff because of his friendship with Haim Saban?
Well, I mean, he ended up doing that Power Rangers movie because of
Yeah.
that, right?
Yeah, because he did shit in, the original Mighty Morphin. Because,
stuff in the original? I didn't.
Yeah, he did some voice work.
Was he like one of the
he did like the monster voices going ah!
I am the lipstick monster. I'm going to cover your lips in slime.
Yeah.
Has anybody else graduated from like anime voice acting to like real acting, or is it just?
I mean, Nolan North was on Pretty Little Liars. Like Nolan North was on real television.
I feel like there's more people that have done the reverse than people that have done.
Yeah.
Like that one.
The Mark Hamill.
Yeah. Voice actor now.
I mean Johnny Young is, but I'm talking about like big name star. Like this guy is.
Like this guy. Yeah.
Like I'm gonna put this guy in my Godzilla movie and advertise him as the main character and then kill him off.
And then kill him off in the first 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, it's okay. We love Aaron Taylor Johnson in this house. So excited for the Kraven the Hunter movie. I'm not actually excited. I'm sorry, I've deceived.
Can it be any worse than Madam Web?
No, and that's the problem.
That was easy.
At what point does the end credit scenes of those movies just like it's just a lawyer saying, well, "Listen, we get it. This is a legal thing. Just leave me alone." Like, we get it.
Apparently,
we need to keep the license. Leave us alone.
Apparently, Bryan Cranston was in a 1991 movie called Dead Space.
Sure.
Yeah.
What's this? Yeah, it's about a killer virus that turns people into alien monsters. Great.
Look how many guys they have on screen at once in this large featureless room.
Okay, so I got one person who, I'm thinking of one person who was a voice actor and then became an actor, but it's not like she's a successful actor. She does like bit parts on TV shows most of the time.
Ashley Johnson. I mean, is kind of, you know, both. Like, Ashley Johnson has been on real television shows.
I feel like Bryan Cranston, like, proves that he could do some, at least good acting with nothing in it. Like, no, it's a sitcom.
I mean, he's good. He's good in Malcolm in the Middle.
He's very funny in that show.
Honestly, the parents are what make that show tolerable.
I'm talking like an actor who went from like anime voice acting, or video game voice acting to like, you know, we're gonna have this guy headline our extremely big budget TV show or our movie for this month.
So I mean, when I think of the prolific voice actors of the video game and anime spaces, I feel like I know most of them are very comfortable in their niche.
Also, a bunch of them are like way older than you think.
Yeah. Like at this point, Nolan North is probably almost 60.
In some cases, like some of them are literally like they can't do anything but voice acting because they're taking care of their families on a daily basis. What's the guy's name? Dan Green? Doesn't he just like? Isn't he a full-time dad or something?
He's a teacher. I thought he was an acting teacher.
He might be an acting teacher. I think it's very funny that.
Yeah, but also, you know, if you're one of those voice actors who can do mocap, you get paid pretty well. If you're a Troy Baker or a Laura Bailey or a Travis Willingham, basically, if you're in the cast of Critical Role.
Apparently, David Hayter has written at least a few.
David Hayter wrote the screenplay for that first X-Men movie.
And X-Men 2. And apparently Watchmen, which... Sure? We didn't. Let me double check this.
Has David Hayter been in anything since Bloodstained?
I mean, I don't think he was a voice actor, first and foremost. I think he was a screenwriter.
How the hell did he even end up being the voice of Snake?
I think it was just serendipitous.
He had, according to this, he had done a few animes before.
Yeah.
He did apparently. Not much I've heard of before Metal Gear Solid.
He was in the Guyver too. What are you talking about?
No one knows what the Guyver is.
I know what the Guyver is.
I said before. Metal Gear Solid. Oh yeah, Guyver.
What is Fushigi Yugi? I've heard that name before.
Fushigi Yugi is a show that I'll put it this way: ZP and I would probably cover for that hypothetical anime podcast.
But like, give me like the.
It's an isekai.
Of course it is.
And also kind of a harem thing, if I remember correctly.
Oh, it's El Hazard, but I didn't know about it.
Justin, have you ever heard of a Fujoshi?
Tell me about your Fujoshis.
Yeah.
Is that like a Zojirushi?
No, a Fujoshi is it's like a lady version of an otaku, basically.
Okay. I think it's typically looked upon as, isn't it like the whole like
the stereotype is like bookish girl who is constantly doodling boys love.
Boys just boning.
Yeah.
I need to,
boys are boning.
Why
the boys are back in town?
And yes, basically the American equivalent of a Fujoshi is a Tumblr girl.
Okay.
Ugh.
Why am I being asked this specifically?
I recall Super Hulock, yes.
Looking good,
I refuse to expound.
Who are you?
New customer. Don't you remember? I hate to see a delicate girl like you in distress. So if I help
Lionheart, you're probably married to his Fujoshi?
Found a friend,
Oh.
Sala? Well,
So
now
why
your
is-
friend is dead meat.
Okay. I mean, Yatsu here is the one who asked about
Looks like we just
Fushigi
found the
Yugi, not
weakest
me.
link. Eh,
Yeah, I don't know what Fushigi Yugi is.
All right.
It's got attractive, non-threatening boys.
Oh, so it's like Tsubasa Chronicle.
It's like there are discs over here. They're great.
I love that it's in the passive voice. There are discs.
There are discs. Listen,
Oh,
have you ever heard
what?
Of he turned into? Did he explode?
He turned into.
Monster. That's okay.
Lionheart, did you know about these discs before she brought them there, or was it a shocker? Like, you did just like, well, here are these discs.
Who wants to watch Fushigi Yugi?
Yeah, how about Fushigi Yugi? You're a fan of Fushigi Yugi?
What?
WWK.
Are you a fan of Angel Sanctuary? Anyone that knows what Angel Sanctuary is, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. All I know, Angel Sanctuary.
I'm so sorry.
As a child of okay, I cannot parry this guy. By the way.
How many manga volumes of Genshiken did she bring over?
How about XX Holic?
Yeah, tell me about your triple X Holic.
You wouldn't want to cut me loose now, would you?
Oh, good, his clothes are back.
I don't know, but Roji will.
What's like a modern version of one of those?
Free.
Oh, the swimming thing?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, you're right. It's just very young, muscly boys swimming.
Very young, slim, muscly boys who are hot and non-threatening.
Is my voice coming? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, and they stare longingly at each other as they glisten.
Yeah, I remember there being a lot of talk about the girls loving the boys from Slam Dunk as well.
I saw Roji running out the back. He's behind it. You think Kirik
I googled free anime and did not get what I wanted.
Roji planned the whole thing.
Just type in free swimming anime.
Roji never
I'm sure it'll pop up then.
was playing you from the beginning. Now you better go somewhere safe.
There we go.
Now go to images. Now turn Sage Surf off.
No. Okay, so that aired in 2018. I thought it was a little older than that.
Uh-huh. What did you find instead of the Fushigi Yugi opening?
Oh no, you've activated the algorithm.
Fushigi Yugi.
It says uploaded 16 years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, if I search that one Gintama opening, that's also uploaded 16 years ago. So
Yeah, because that first Gintama, I believe, originally debuted in like 2005. Also, YouTube has been around for about 16 years.
It's been around a long time.
YouTube 2004. YouTube came out in 2004.
No, it didn't. That's not real. That's
when it started.
Actually, that makes perfect sense. Listen here. Remember before you could watch anime legally on the internet, and then you had to go on YouTube and watch episodes of Evangelion uploaded in 15-minute chunks? I do.
Let me roll that back. It's 2005. It's when it came. It's when it started.
Oh, we're coming up on 20 years of YouTube. That's a nightmare. I crumble into dust. Anyway, don't the characters did not tell me where to go, and I have not saved yet.
Oh.
Which means I need to keep playing.
Have you gotten used to being 30-something yet?
Yeah, it's fine. I'm fine being 30-something. So, yeah, next month... next month, my oldest sister and her kids are gonna visit. And I've been very one of the stream ideas that I was tempted to do, but realize is probably a bad idea, is the idea of what if I just showed my nephew all of the games that I grew up with, and then he told me I was old. Fushigi Yugi is a reverse Tenchi Muyo, yes.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I assume it's less less of a convoluted nightmare.
I thought one of the characters in one of the female characters in Tenchi Muyo was somewhat
Wife?
aggressive towards
Wife material, absolutely.
Sure.
We love the space bounty hunter lady. No, the nightmare around Tenchi Muyo is like the 18 different continuities. Remember Oh My Goddess? I remember my friends talking about it.
God, why?
I feel like
Why did you remind me of that fucking thing?
Every anime conversation that goes on for more than like 3 minutes eventually gets to someone going, "Oh my god!"
Oh god!
Something awful,
just
shitty.
Hey,
just a reminder.
The Suncoast video era of anime is a very important one.
Yeah. So like my whole experience with anime growing up was like, I really liked Dragon Ball as a kid. Didn't know it was anime. Then I discovered it was anime, and I was like, hey, let's look into this stuff.
I feel like I don't remember when I found out it was Japanese, but I feel like I knew pretty early.
I knew Pokemon was Japanese.
Yeah, I knew Pokemon was. I knew a lot of video games came from.
Also, I lived in Japan when Pokemon became a thing.
Yeah, that would help, I assume.
And one of the fun things was, going off base and buying Pokemon cards that had not yet been released in the US. Or, before Pokemon came out in English, guessing what their names were. Because they hadn't been translated yet. So we always thought Snorlax was called Bumbo.
That's not a bad name.
Because he's like a big guy.
Yeah. That makes sense. Now, for me, it was like the advent of the internet, looking up anime bullshit. And just learning that, hey, most of this shit's garbage.
That's all of television.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anime is a special kind. But like when anime is bad, it's
when anime is bad, it's wretched, or it's the greatest thing ever made.
But I remember people saying like, "Oh man, there's this new show coming out called Icky Toast, and it looks." Went, oh no!
Oh, dude, bro, their clothes fall off.
Oh, look how the tits.
Bro, look. Yeah, no, congratulations. You've described its Ikitosen. It's, bro, look at this.
Look at them boobas.
They hit each other so hard their clothes explode.
At a certain point, I was like, why don't you just watch porn at that point? Just watch porn.
Alright, so, do you want the actual answer to this?
Sure.
Do you want the boring, me doing the boring, actually answer? It is, in the late 90s and early 2000s, there were, premium satellite and cable networks in Japan, that, allowed for more explicit content on the air than, traditional television networks. And so the incentive went away from making, say, Kite, for example, beloved Quentin Tarantino's favorite anime, Kite.
Yeah, is that? I keep forgetting. Is that actual porn, or is it
yes,
just a show that
yes, it is.
Yeah,
so Kite is just
There is actual fucking in Kite. Yes.
Well, yeah, I know there's but was that the intention? It's like, yo, you were buying this to get your rocks off, or was it like we're gonna make? And there happens to be bonus.
Okay.
It's more like this is a very like. It's kind of in the Elfen Lied ballpark of this thing is very fucked up, and that appeals to a certain audience.
Yeah. I would say
there is a cut of Elfen Lied that cuts out all the more sexual stuff.
So it's like 5 minutes long.
It's apparently it cuts out a lot of. Apparently, it cuts out like 20 minutes of the thing.
I just know that the line is definitely blurred so much, because I know of animes where it's not porn, but it's basically a magical girl anime where in order to transform they need to climax, and you're like, what? How does that work?
Yeah,
and it turns out they just dance.
But
it's not good. You shouldn't watch it.
Elfen Lied does not seem like a thing that they could have shown on television, but apparently they did in Japan.
I mean, Ranma 1/2 was shown on television.
Oh yeah, no, they're boobs.
But Ranma 1/2 is more often than not playing it for jokes.
Oh, 100% it's played for jokes.
Yeah, Ranma's good.
Elfen Lied is like.
Elfen Lied is
mix up this violence and nudity, and also make most of the nudity from very under. It's a gross show. I saw it when I was like
a little too young.
19? No, I was 18 or 19 though. Just quiet, too young. But like, I was first getting into anime, and I was reading forum posts about anime, and the sense I got was this edgy thing, and it wasn't.
Yeah. There's going to be a Ranma 1/2 revival. I would be interested in seeing how a modern audience would respond to that, because I think Ranma's a fun time. But yeah, there's...
Alright, Lone Life, but what if my favorite Ranma 1/2 character was Ryoga Hibiki?
Yeah. Maybe are you a pig?
I'm a pig.
You're a little
not
pig?
In the way that you think.
Listen, I've said it before. I'm on Team Ukyo. I like the girl who's a little tomboyish and makes okonomiyaki.
So you want the little tomboyish, not the full tomboyish of the Akane Ten?
No, because Akane, she's the canon love interest. Shampoo is like half weird racist caricature, half bisexual icon.
You know, I could see the Ukyo angle. Sure. Tell me the worst take. Like, who is the
Brain
worst?
wants giant women to step on him. I'm not going to respond to that.
Yeah, do not respond to that. Who is the worst Ranma 1/2 girl? What is the worst take?
It's Shampoo.
Is it Shampoo, or is it the other...
What's her name?
Kurosaki.
Evil girl.
Evil gymnast girl.
Yeah. And her brother, who is also a kendo boy.
Problem.
Yeah. Listen, I love that they said, yeah, no, but both of these characters are going to be sex perverts, but for different versions of Ranma.
Absolutely. And then their father. Oh my god, their father.
Yeah, Kuno. Yeah.
Kuno. Tatawaki Kuno. What's the girl's name? Tatawaki is the guy's name.
Help, I'm lost. Video game. Hold it. Let me pull up the map.
There's no like waypoint?
No. It's just showing me where the area exits are.
Okay. I don't think there are any other
Kodachi.
Like, love interest girls, though I don't think Kodachi even counts. She's more of a...
She goes, oh!
than anything else.
Yeah. I can tell these aren't major story beats because they're not voiced. I think these are just... Anyway, this is...
Either they ran out of money. What is
No,
she
this is like
standing
optional boss fights. I think.
Are those knives or are those spikes?
She got knives.
Okay,
She
that
got
makes
poison
more sense.
knives. Drag Rio into the Ranma 1/2 fighting game hell.
No, don't worry. There's a good one.
Yeah, the good one. Jason
Ranma
A. Striker told me about the good one.
Yeah, there's the good Ranma 1/2 fighting game. There's one that's functional. That's about as high as they get. There's not a good one.
No, that the joke is that Jason kept being like, "No, there's a good one."
Yeah, he Mandela affected himself.
Yeah.
That's what he did. There's not a good one.
No.
I think like the first two have like a jump button as opposed to pressing up to jump.
It takes a while for fighting game. Like I would love to try some weird ass shit now that I have Fightcade set up. The problem with the Rumblefish, you see, okay.
She's just wearing the Fifth Element outfit, right? Oh, you're dead, aren't you?
Okay. Great. I love a boss who can stun lock.
I'm gonna look up Ranma 1/2 fighting, or not just games in general. There aren't that many.
All right, we're not gonna fight that person. I would like to know where to go. Yeah, the problem with anime now is that even when the anime's good, you're gonna forget about it like a week later. Because there's always, if you're the person following the seasonal grind, I know the people, they like the girls band Cry, but also that was never that wasn't licensed. And also it's probably notable that the people I know talking about it are all into Yuri. And I ain't talking about Yuri's Revenge.
You're talking about Yuri on Ice.
Yeah. More like Yowie on Ice.
I'm sure that exists somewhere.
Do
these guys know they live in a world with holographic fans spinning everywhere?
How do I save my game? Bato, how do I save my game?
Is there not anything in the start menu?
What if you push the quick save button on your special PS2?
Oh, right.
Did you forget about that?
But there's got to be a way to save the game, right? Like,
also, why does it have a menu of katanas when I can't equip them?
maybe you want to learn about these katanas.
Yeah, it's a codex.
Oh, yeah, anyway, maybe we'll play more of this. And if not, I'll put a vote beforehand. Anyway, you guys like boomers and shooters?
Sure.
Well, Fallen Aces came out in early access.
Mm.
And that game seems dope.
Another game came out in early access recently.
Yeah, it did.
Several came out. Are you playing something that isn't that?
I'm playing Fallen Aces.
Oh, okay. I don't know what that is.
It's a New Blood!
Great.
What if I told you that Gianni Montegrano does voices in it?
I would not be surprised. The Nolan North of boomer shooters.
The Nolan North of weird indie games, in case you need a guy to yell and sound deranged.
Sure. I've opened YouTube and I've now realized I need to once again click I don't care about this on a bunch of videos.
Mm-hmm.
And now I realize I don't want to watch anything on YouTube. I just wanted to go there to check something.
You want to watch VTubers, I understand. Alright. Anyway, I hear this game is neat.
That looks neat.
I like the difficulties of Forget About It, Wise Guy A, and Sleep with the Fishes.
It's a good thing that they have the colors to help you out with that, though.
Everywhere I go, I'm sure to see the image.
Did you watch that video about what was it?
Everyone I know.
Cryptmaster? Yeah, that game's...
Yes, that seems very good.
I know. I've played it.
You've played it?
Yeah.
I have not.
I love Cryptmaster. It might be a top 10, let's say.
I just think it's very funny that in the tutorial, if you fail the tutorial, the game gives you step-by-step instructions to get a refund.
Yeah.
I have a very special dream, and if it ever comes true, there'll be when I am the cutest little guy, and everyone will say.
It's the old-timies. Hanging fedoras.
This instantly reminds me of 13.
Yeah.
Is it somewhat cel-shaded? It might.
Yeah, it's comic booky.
Okay.
What time is it? Ugh, stuck again.
Are all the enemies sprites?
I'm to understand this is Sim adjacent. A boxer's guide to brawling.
Gloves off. Wonderful.
Block, there's dodge, there's finishers.
Injured someone. No, you don't. Plead the fifth. You go back a minute. There was an ad on the bottom that was great.
Yeah. Call Paul.
Is that 451?
Gonna find out. No. Damn it.
Looking good, Mikey.
I used to be a boxer, you know.
Better times, I guess. Hey, Bill. About rent.
Listen very carefully. There are men coming to kill you, and unless you do precisely what I say...
Oh, wise guy, huh? Look, I don't have time for prank calls, and I don't appreciate...
Stop talking and pay attention, Mike. I don't know how long you've got, so you need to move pronto.
How do you know my name?
Who is this? The guy trying to save your sorry ass. Now, get out and get moving before they show up.
Before who shows up? What the hell's going on here? Hello?
Men trying to kill me? Get in line, pal.
Look at this guy.
Is this the right place?
Something fishy's going on. I ain't sticking around to find out what.
Shit!
This is bad. I gotta get over to Pete's place. Yeah, he'll know what to do.
Get to Pete's place.
I love pizza.
Look at these guys. Look at these wise guys.
Gotta take a dump.
Get him!
Get over here.
Pigs are looking up for me. You not so much.
There you are. That's supposed to hit me.
Yeah! Politician who wants to redevelop the slums, you say? I can't think of anything corrupt about that.
I don't want any trouble, okay?
Pretty swanky joint you got here, old man. Nice red chairs, a lot of sharp razors. Why, a fella like you, well, you could end up having a... Huh? Come on, you pretty nice do it. Get him! Don't let him smack you around like that. He's just one guy.
You're not cut out for this line of work. You need to get out of here and lay low for a little
Sure
while.
glad you showed up when you did. I owe you one. I don't have much. Here, take this key to the storage room in the back. There are some supplies back there you can use. Take whatever you like.
Oh, I got it. I finished him off.
A barbershop?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Vendettos!
Oh, yeah. That takes the edge off.
Alright, now we're playing with...
A wrench?
Yeah, now we're playing with a wrench.
Are the pencils a weapon?
One can hope. I can pick them up and throw them at a guy at least.
Yeah, but can you make it disappear?
Oh, look, it's a vent. This is a video game, guys.
Oh yeah.
I can.
I'm starting to remember how these old FPS games played.
Yeah, remember vents?
I love vents.
My favorite, Deus Vent. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay, video game. You telling me this is some kind of wise guy game, huh? Some kind of wad of dough, perhaps? Maybe a gold pocket watch or a desk fan?
A nail gun.
Uh-huh.
So, I'm getting the sense that this isn't a game where you can hold all the guns.
No, it seems like I have 3 guns. And my fists.
But this doesn't feel like just an actual like shooty shooter. There's like
No, this seems like a Deus Ex.
Okay.
Or maybe a thief with Tommy guns.
I mean that sounds pretty good.
Where the game doesn't mind you killing everybody.
Any video game that lets me run around on rooftops immediately has my attention.
No, not a Thief 4 like.
A The Fourth like, yeah. Yeah, much like beloved video game Mega Sumes The Fourth.
I remember you saying you didn't hate that game as much as other
I
people did.
don't hate that.
I
think that game's
these
fun.
days.
I believe I streamed it for a little bit last year. Around the time I was playing Thief: The Black Parade.
Oh.
I
was gonna ask if you thought you'd think the same of it these days, but maybe.
It's fine.
It's okay.
There are worse things.
It had the misfortune of coming out while Dishonored was still fresh in everybody's mind.
I mean, Dishonored's pretty good.
3 months living in the city, and every asshole wants to kill me.
It's a better follow-up to Thief.
Oh, look! Minus 415, get it?
Uh-huh.
Sure.
Oh, God. Someone murdered this here cop.
Who is this guy?
Think I'm messing around?
This ought to make the job a little easier.
Try to dig.
Dig that!
I'm having another stroke again, I guess. Boss says it's better to not ask questions. Hey, ain't gonna have no problems with me. I keep my mouth shut and my eyes open. Easy peasy.
Thanks.
Are you leaving bloody footprints?
Yeah, maybe.
That's kind of cool.
Huh? Hey, that's
It was you or me.
Haha! An apartment key. This is a video game.
I typically store my apartment key in the dumpster too.
Yeah.
Did that guy gesture at you like an Italian before he started punching you?
They are mobsters.
Alright.
Molotov Mook. Listen, these here wise guys. These Molotov Mooks. These lead pipe Larrys.
Boy, do I miss Ma's cooking.
They won't know what hit him when you
They won't know what hit him when I hit him with this lead pipe. I got a comic shop key.
Hey, what the hell you dicking around for? Graspuan says he wants this place.
Later, shitbag.
I don't know if you're around like that. Smack you around like that. He's kicking our asses.
Here it comes.
He's kicking our asses. How about some of this?
Thanks for the lead pipe. Oh, it's safety glass. Just kidding. Family business. Norman, I want to bring some excitement to this joint.
Alright, I'm gonna do that.
Alright. See ya.
Take care.
Alright, now where's the take inside his here comic book shop?
How many comic books do they have in this comic shop?
Huh.
What breadth of titles do they have? Oh, this is just a front for the mob, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just like my local comic shop was.
Yeah,
Oh, that guy
it's
did
an
a release
illegal
on that.
gambling den! Look. Hoonhogler has a 5-2 odds.
There you go.
Moved money. In room 204, dumpster behind the donut shop. Oh, I got that!
Sleep tight, asshole.
Yeah.
Oh wow, you even got a lighter for a light source.
Yeah. Crime. It's been on the rise in this city. And I intend to do something about it.
Is what you intend to do shoot nails into everybody?
Is what yeah. And look at all these peeping. Someone was...
those dicks.
Oh! The
Like
Nightwave.
FBI thing.
Who the hell reads this crap?
Thrilling Tales Comics.
So... Is there anything in here I can use? Or just... knowing there's a creepy voyeur.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta know there's a creepy voyeur.
Oh, they were watching me!
Those bastards.
Those bastards! They were watching me from across the street, you know?
They're watching you lay in your bed with a bottle of wine.
This must be Benedetto's goons.
Please tell me that's a real character name.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah, it is. A fellow like me needs to stand on a power line and...
Yeah, that's not recommended in real life, but apparently he can pull it off.
Alright, well now I have an apartment key. Oh, look, I could have snuck through the skylight. I love video games.
Yeah, multiple paths.
Yeah.
Is this an immersive sim?
It seems like it kinda is. All I knew was it was a New Blood.
There's more of them? Alright, Mike. How we handle this? These mugs picked the wrong goddamn apartment to bust into. I'm gonna have to knock some sense into these dumb hoods. Welcome to Switchblade City, tough guy.
Oh, I could have gone the elevator. Oh, there's an axe.
Huh? Think I see. Well, if it isn't Thane in the butt.
Ha. He ran into the electricity and killed him.
Huh.
This really is a video game.
Yeah, this is a video game. This is a video game-ass video game.
Anyway, I just need to
Things are looking up for me. You not
Oh,
so
you're
much.
still getting tutorial stuff.
Yeah, because I jumped out the window instead of going through my apartment complex.
Ah. I mean, really, that's the smart decision. So much quicker to get back to the streets if you jump out your window. Well, that's just a dude in the fridge.
Uh-huh. They fridged him. They fridged
Oh, yeah,
old
they did.
Jimmy. Oh my god, they killed all of them. Hey.
Is that dude just standing in front of a fire?
Yeah, he's standing in front of where my apartment was before they bombed it. Alright, what key did I get? Apartment 204. Okay.
So theoretically, that's where you gotta go.
That's where the key I got is. I assume I have to go to Pete's place, but instead of doing that, I'm going to end up exploring the entire rest of the game.
Sure. I know that's what I did in the Deus Ex games when I played
Yeah.
them.
I mean,
Just like
yeah,
everything.
Deus Ex is great. Yeah.
Yeah. Though I don't think I ever ended up beating the first or the second one. I would just get to the end of them.
The thing about Deus Ex 1 is that game drops off a cliff once you leave Hong Kong.
Yeah, I believe it was at France or something.
Yeah, and Paris is just not very good. Room 204 note. I skipped town. Got some business to take over in Mayville. Don's orders. Alright. Change the combo on this. If you need a clue, check the race results in today's paper.
Oh, it's making you do, like...
It's code 451. Where's the paper, though? I cannot slip on the banana peel. 0 out of 10. Alright, let's find the paper.
The immersion is crushed.
Yeah. Hey, what's up?
Oh, hello.
Alright, what's... Waste results, 524!
That's a pretty easy number to remember.
Yeah.
Question is, will it make you input it, or will it just... Oh yeah, it's making you input it.
Look at all this dough I got! Okay, Pete's apartment. It's where the fire was.
Ah.
So we gotta figure out a way around. See? Or I could just run through the fire.
Go through the fire.
Go through the fire.
What's the spade number you have next to your health? I assume that's just armor.
Yeah.
No, he's dead. You bastard! Oh, you're a tough guy? Come on. Let's go and get him. Nuts. He's out. Rush him.
Ha ha ha! I think spade is just armor. Or toughness, as they call it, because I'm a tough guy.
You're a tough guy, eh?
Yeah, tough guy, eh? Got yourself some sort of nail gun, huh?
I mean, I can't imagine being shot by a nail gun being a very fun experience.
Happy clown graduated soap, huh? Oh, I could have gotten in the office window that way.
There's always another way.
Anyway.
Wait, is that gumball machine a weapon?
Yeah, I picked it up and threw it. Video game of the year.
I was hoping you could use it as like a blunt, it's just like a bat or something.
Riding the piggyback.
Man, I've made out. No. It's alright, I got this here fire extinguisher.
Yeah, that'll take care of that whole 5-alarm fire.
Yeah. Oh, did they blow up Pete's apartment?
Real dick move if that's what they did.
Nice. Needed some booze money.
Yeah. I'm a functioning alcoholic.
Not bad.
All right. I wonder if I sequence broke the game.
I mean,
this is an early access, right? So it's not impossible.
Yeah. It's possible that you may have broke whatever scripting needed to be done. Yeah.
It's fine. I don't think I did. Maybe I have to go up here? Oh, maybe it's up
Jeez,
here.
Another one of those showed up?
Yeah. Oh, the robots. The robots, they love me. Hello, Joku. This game seems dope. As far as like, hey, it seems like an MSim.
Those are usually pretty good. Or at least the good ones are good.
Alright, I'm going to assume that actually I need to go up here. Or in this area hereabouts.
Hey, Pete, you home?
Oh my god, they got him!
No, not Pete.
Shit! Pete! No, god damn it! Sons of bitches!
Those goddamn sons of bitches.
I'm gonna find the assholes who did this.
Ah.
You won't have to. Glassjaw wants to see your
Did you get
ugly
bopped on the
mug
back of the
face
head?
to face and see the fear in your eyes before he plugs you. All right, boys, drag this piece of shit to the car and let's hit the bricks. Can't wait to see this. It's gonna be one hell of a party.
Oh no.
Nap time's over, Buttercup.
What the hell? What is this?
Oh, easy there, sweetheart. Them ropes ain't tied that tight. Wouldn't want to fall and split your noggin now, would you? Hate to see you go splat like that. Especially with all that blood rushing to your ugly mug.
Look who's talking.
What's that? Why, you're a fucking comedian now, huh? Now see how much you're laughing after this, fuck.
Don't I pay you to be cooler-headed than that?
Boss, you didn't pay us for this kind of trouble, that's for damn sure.
Now see? That kind of insubordination. That, we have to bite at the source.
All I'm saying is, after all the shit he put us through, why ain't we iced this?
Glassjaw!
Now keep your mouth shut.
Legally distinct jaws.
Before I bite off the other four. Anyways, where were we?
Thomas?
In the flesh. What's left of it anyway. But never mind the dental work. We've got some catching up to do.
So this is gonna end with that guy's jaw just completely destroyed, right?
Thomas, listen, whatever this is.
It has to.
I just want you to know that.
Little Birdie told me you were investigating a certain individual. An individual I have a keen interest in.
Is that right?
Yes. You know, you have a nasty habit of sticking your nose where it doesn't belong.
What? You're gonna rub me out like you did Pete? Listen, I'm sorry about what happened to you, but what you did to him, I won't let that go.
Ha! I'll keep that in mind. It was nice seeing you, Michael. Dump him in.
You got it, boss. All right, boys, dump the son of a bitch.
No, wait. Tom, listen to me. You don't need to do this.
Listen to him crying for his life. It's over for you, chump. Nobody messes with the glass.
Spread out. I want that sniper flushed out. Now!
Fuck. God damn it.
Oh, by the way, this game's like $10 right now.
That's not bad.
Which is why it was an impulse purchase. Much like most of my purchases.
Or is it just like an early access?
It's early access, low price.
Okay.
Getting Gianni as one of the loading screen things. That's funny. That's a good goof.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell? So, you must be the party crasher. I'm afraid you missed out on finger sandwiches.
Listen, you probably have a lot of questions. If you want to get out of here alive, you need to follow my instructions. Take the lift up top. There's something you need to see. You see that drawbridge? That's our ticket out of here. You'll need to figure out a way to lower it so we can drive across and make our escape. The bridge controls are on the other side of the harbor. Once you lower the bridge, rendezvous with me back here, and I'll explain everything.
Okay, what the hell are you gonna do while I'm out here risking my neck?
I'll be searching for a missing person. He was last seen in this area. I'll do my best to assist you via radio. And watch your back. This place is crawling with crooks looking to rub you out.
No shit.
No. Won't let me attack Night Man. Alright.
What is the Nightman?
He's a legally distinct the Shadow.
Oh, okay.
Or Batman, or any of that early Detective Comics shit. Alright. Now it's time to stealth a guy.
How are you doing, Brayden?
Hello, it's me. I'm doing some stuff. I'm immersively simulating my fist to this fella's jaw.
Where are you putting that fist?
Up his butthole. Is that what you wanted me to say?
Jeez.
I think it's funny. He said butt. I'm a simple man. Almost as simple as Jeff Grubb. Not Jeff Grubb. Jeff, for our former co-host.
Jeff Rude.
Jeffersons.
Boy,
not
I
bad.
miss Ma's cooking.
So how was the game that you were supposed to be playing before I got here?
7 Samurai 20XX.
Yeah, did you get to the hip hop?
No.
Ooh, I'm sweating.
Okay, there's a hip hop sequence where those two, let's say anime shit boys, sing a hip hop.
You're not cut out for this line of work.
It's a crime. It's a musical crime.
I did not get to the hip hop. No.
Oh, okay. Did you know the story as to why that thing got made?
7 Samurai 20XX.
Yeah.
Does it involve
It's a what's the name of the guy from Dune? Then his son. It's
Frank
a situation
Herbert?
similar to that because
Was it like Kurosawa's son?
Yep. So Kurosawa's son, let's say, was a lot more open-minded to signing shit off for licensed properties associated with his father, whereas his father was like, absolutely not. I got screwed by Sergio Leone. Fuck licensing my stuff ever again.
Yep.
So that's why there's that Bruce Willis movie that's technically 7 Samurai, or, yeah, you know.
Okay.
all that stuff. And so that game was like another artifact of his son basically selling everything.
Okay. It was not the worst thing I've played. It is a Dimp's joint.
Which means you played a very specific type of
Action game?
wrestling game. Or yeah.
No, you're thinking... I guess both Dimps and Aki made wrestling games, huh?
Yeah. Dimps made a branch of... Yes.
Didn't Dimps make all those Sonic games on the Game Boy Advance?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Dimps also made,
I mean, the people really
they co-developed Street Fighter 4.
Yeah. People really like those Aki wrestling games, but my point has always been, do you not remember when Aki, like, literally ran their wrestling engine into the ground, and now you're excited about this AEW game? Like,
yeah.
Who are you people?
You gonna let me in on your angle?
Who hurt you?
You got a name?
Those last Aki games were
They
bad.
put that on your birth certificate? Well, whatever. Listen, pal, any chance you could put that pop gun to work and nail some more of these creeps slithering around the place?
Whatever. So, game's good.
Yeah.
Fun time.
Yeah, this game seems cool.
And then your overall opinion of 7 Samurai 20XX was eh.
It's not the worst thing I've played. I did not put a vote.
You did not do a vote? So
yeah, I want to see the fucking hip hop thing.
Oh, okay. I forget how far it is into the game, but yes, you need to see the hip hop scene.
There's a hip hop thing?
Yeah, there is. I've been telling him this for a while now, and it's like kind of teasing him about it. But, yeah, there's a hip hop scene.
Stupid asshole.
It's not good.
Where'd this guy go?
I just like that image that's come out of like the Albania versus Italy soccer game, and the Albanians literally broke pasta, Italian pasta, in front of their face. We're breaking the pasta, and the Italians are very upset. Is this what we would say is my paisan? Is that how I'm supposed to say it?
Listen, I got all these guys. I punched them all out.
Tell me about your gabagool.
All right, now listen to you. Me and the boys.
I wouldn't stand so close to the edge there. I saw one of them dock hands lean over like that, and a shark just flung out of the water.
Braden, you get the protection money from the deli over at the street.
Very cautious if you think about swimming across.
I'm getting a nightmare. Orita, guy.
Sit down.
Has an ad right now.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Isn't Orita the French fry company? Weren't they like a cult, that utilitarian thing?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You remember when like utopian societies in the early 1800s?
No.
Like
listen,
I wasn't around for that.
The cutlery people, Braden, history major.
I vaguely know what you're talking about. I'm sorry. I'm also just thinking about All right, time to go spearfishing.
I've been spearfishing, except I used an actual spear that I had to throw.
Oh, look at this!
Oh, hot damn!
I'm still getting ads.
Oh, god damn it!
I don't know why.
Can you help me swim? Is that a shark?
Yeah. Oh yeah, of course there's sharks.
It took half your health.
Yeah, it did. So we're not.
Was that sign that said "Warning Sharks"? So.
So I guess I'm not gonna be doing what I was going to do, which was see whatever cool underwater bunker they have.
Next Fest ends tomorrow, right?
Yep.
Probably do something about that.
You gonna stop them from ending it?
No. I stopped complaining about Next Fest and the shittiness of the Steam Marketplace whenever Next Fest ends. I stopped writing those up.
I feel like next fest comes randomly.
Yes. Yeah.
Comes whenever the demos migrate north. It's like Deus Ex.
Oh.
You gotta wait for the cursor to do the thing.
Fooling around.
I knew I should stay. You think I'm messing around?
Somebody there? Huh? Hey, he's dead.
Yeah.
Hey, who's there?
Who is here?
Huh?
Something ain't right. The hell is that?
Got something for you.
It's like Thief.
You like Thief?
I like Thief. I think this game
know.
seems cool.
I don't even know why I said that in, with near quotes. I also like Thief.
Did you ever play the Black Parade?
I did. I wrote on my fuck. I think I mentioned it in my extravaganza end of the year shit.
Yeah, God, those levels are so good.
Let me see. Did I actually write about this? Didn't I call it best expansion pack of last year?
I called it best thing that was not a commercially released game for my list.
But yeah, it's great. Yeah, coolest unexpected thing I think everyone should check out, Thief the Black Parade mod. And then my runner-up was myhouse.wad/sigil2.
Yeah.
If you're out there listening to this right now, play Sigil 2. It's fucking rad, man. Got John Romero to come back and make some shit. Fuck.
John Romero came back and made more Doom levels.
And they're good.
Yeah, it turns out he knows what he's doing when he cares.
Yeah. Fuck. Also, what was in hindsight? MyHouse.wad was worth the hype, right? Like it actually delivered. And everything that the virality of it actually.
I think
MyHouse.wad
is absolutely.
Nothing hits like a good cup of joe.
Nothing hits like a good cup of joe. Yeah. I genuinely think MyHouse.wad is like one of the most impressive.
The fact that they like had like teleporting and interlaced like level design and all of that stuff is just so cool. That's just rad. And then also, yeah, like Sigil 2 is fucking cool as shit, dude.
I need to play those.
You should play Sigil 2.
I like Doom. I like Doom levels.
Brayden, if you like Doom, you'll probably
I like Big
like
Doom, and I
too.
cannot lie. Look at these guys. These guys here,
This guy, hey, I'm walking here.
these wise guys, huh?
Who's you think you is?
I like that,
Interesting.
look at this here working forklift, huh?
Oh, so
yeah!
Just like that Reddit thread of like the forklift thread on Reddit being like, why are all these kids today super excited to get their forklift certification on the internet? It's like, oh, you don't know.
Adding that to the rainy day fund.
Look at that rat, dude.
Yeah.
That's an adorable goddamn rat.
Yep.
I almost want to pet that rat, but it's a rat. It probably has the plague.
I mean, I'm to understand pet rats are very intelligent and affectionate.
Yeah, but they're rats.
But also they die in 2 years.
But they're also rats.
Yeah.
Have you thought about that?
I mean, they're gonna be more sanitary than. Oh.
They're rats.
Don't mind if I do. Oh yeah, that takes the edge off.
Would you have a pet rat, Brayden?
No. But there's not that much difference between a pet rat and a pet hamster.
Oh, there is. I think you're being disingenuous. That's a big word I don't actually know the meaning to. I know what the meaning of disingenuous means.
I like the weird rotoscoped.
Is this the game that 13 wanted to be?
Maybe.
I've heard a lot of people saying that this was the game that 13 wanted to be. I was gonna propose that when I saw you playing this, as it was making.
I mean, that would assume that 13 had an idea that it was going to be something at all.
Got what you deserve, dickhead.
Can't quite make it up here. Do I need a perk that increases my ability to jump?
Is this like Oblivion where you could just jump a lot and then you jump better?
Oh, one would wish.
One can only hope.
Listen, having 100 acrobatics in Oblivion is a fun time. I don't care what anyone else says.
Except if you fuck yourself over
and
now...
fuck up your stat growths.
Now you're just fucked.
Is that a thing you can do?
Oh, absolutely. You
can
really screw yourself over in Oblivion. Like you can grow your stats and then spend your points inefficiently, create an unbalanced character, and because that game level scales, that means the enemy encounters in the world actually get harder as your level increases. You can just put yourself into unwinnable scenarios where you're just miserable.
This is a really big map. So I probably could have figured out a way to swim across, probably with that spear gun.
Well, what if you just went on this tightrope?
But what instead if I went on this tightrope? Look at these goons. They don't even know.
Good, you made it to the other side. The control room should be next to the bridge.
There's got to be a secret over here. No! I probably quick saved a long time ago.
You are dead. Dead.
Oh, the entire level, huh?
Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that.
No, I did the thing. I did the thing where I did not save.
Oh, you pulled a me?
I did a zombie pie. Anyway, speaking of that, would you like to stream? Or is it a little late?
It's a little late.
Okay.
It's like
8. Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess I'll make a hard save. This game seems cool.
Art Deco.
The 20s and the 30s.
The dirty 30s is what they call them, right?
Yeah.
Roaring 20s.
Okay, Relkin is playing Yakuza 4. Smite is playing more Mega Man shit. And Cassidy of the Bad Game Hall of Fame is playing Garfield Kart.
Oh, are the Garfield Kart people there like they were for
Oh,
you?
no. Oh, even worse. It seems like Cass is currently playing Garfield: A Tale of Two Kitties for the Nintendo DS. So we're gonna rate that.
Jesus. They made that for the DS?
The Bad Game Hall of Fame, baby.
Oh, God.
Pray for Cassidy.
Cassidy is more powerful than any of us. We should record that podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, they literally just ended.
Oopsies. Well, too late. Alright, I'll see you, man.
Alright.
Also, if you have pitches for podcast ideas, give them to Gino, because
Yeah.
it seems like he needs a filler episode.
Yeah, we should record that next week.
Alright,
after
bye.
we're done. Bye.
Have a good night.